So you're watching East Midlands today here on the BBC, and I guess you can't help but fail to have noticed that tomorrow marks the 100th birthday of this legendary presenter and naturalist is, of course, Sir David Attenborough, whose early life, incidentally, was spent in Leicester and Leicestershire. Well, his birthday's being marked with events all across the country, including a special gala concert at the Royal Albert Hall. But today, Sir David said he was pretty overwhelmed with all the birthday messages.
I had rather thought that I would celebrate my 100th birthday quietly, but it seems that many of you have had other ideas. I've been completely overwhelmed by birthday greetings, from preschool groups to care home residents and countless individuals and families of all ages. I simply can't reply to each of you all separately, but I would like to thank you all most sincerely for your kind messages and wish those of you who have planned your own local events tomorrow have a very happy day.
Oh, isn't that lovely? There must be a lot of them because he does usually always reply to people. Now then, but as we said, you know, Sir David's early life was spent in Leicester, where his father was actually the principal at the University of Leicester. They're holding a special day of celebrations tomorrow, of course. And of course, as well, they have to have a special birthday cake. Owen Shipton is there tonight to tell us a little bit more. Good evening to you, Owen. There you are.
Good evening and thank you. We're going to bring you the cake in just a moment because it is really something. But as you said, Sir David Attenborough grew up in Leicestershire, discovered his love of the natural world here. This is actually the house he lived in. That window on the top right is believed to be his bedroom. Let's get back to the cake because, as you said, you can't have a party without a cake, and this one is really special. It's been created by two former contestants from the Great British Bake Off. One of them a winner on that competition. There's some snazzy features on it too. There is a jelly ocean, a chocolate globe, even a tiny model of Sir David himself. When I spoke to the bakers earlier, I asked them what had inspired them.
Sir David Attenborough is an icon himself. You know, he's probably one of the very few first one who talk about global warming and how that is actually affecting the whole atmosphere. And we can see, you know, the climates are slowly changing and things like that. So in a way, it's a big tribute to him because, you know, and I just wanted to be a part of it.
I mean, everybody has grown up watching and listening to David Attenborough narrate all his documentaries. National treasure gets bantered around a lot, but I don't think anybody could epitomise that more than David Attenborough. 100 years is quite a feat as well. So, yeah, we need to celebrate that.
Let's find out more about how the University of Leicester is celebrating David Attenborough's 100th birthday. We can chat to Richard Thomas, who's part of the leadership team. So many connections between Sir David and Leicestershire. Richard, today I found out he was a student here at the university for a while too.
Yeah, absolutely. So Sir David came here in 1932 and lived in this house with his brothers. But then in the 1940s, he studied here and studied botany and zoology for a year before he got into Cambridge and started progressing in his academic career.
Nature lovers around here will know about Bradgate Park, a local beauty spot, and that was a key place in his early development as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So Leicester and Leicestershire are really important for Sir David, and as part of his entrance exam to Cambridge, he wrote a paper on the geology of Bradgate Park, showing just how important and influential this area is for him.
Must have been a good paper because he got in. You worked with him as well, didn't you? What was that like?
It was just an amazing experience. I had an opportunity to work on a documentary with Sir David about the life of Jumbo the elephant. It was an amazing experience. He was such a fantastic science communication. We were there to conduct the scientific analysis. He asked really insightful questions. He listened to what we were doing, and then he would play that back to the camera in such an effortless way with such easy narration that made the science that we were undertaking really accessible for a wide public.
Just tell us briefly, what have you got going on here tomorrow to mark the occasion?
Yeah, so it's really important for us to celebrate Sir David's 100th birthday. So we've got a tree planting here in his garden, which is outside the house where he formerly lived. And we've also organising a picnic on Sunday, which is open to the public at Attenborough Arboretum.
Richard, thank you so much. There is, of course, the cake as well. We're going to be celebrating the occasion ourselves here on East Midlands today, tomorrow, and you can follow what's going on all throughout the day on Radio Leicester too.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks indeed for that, Owen. And I do believe we'll actually see the finished cake as well, which I can't wait to see. So, yes,